10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, everybody, welcome back. It is day 2 of our Lego build. We didn't quite finish up yesterday. As a matter of fact, we were pretty far from finishing yesterday with our second set, so we're going to be starting that today, or finishing that today, actually. We've already gotten a good start. We finished up bag 1 yesterday. We have 5 bags to go, and good news, I got my other camera issues all figured out, so everything should be nice and in focus for you today. But let's go ahead and get started, and then we're going to do our giveaways today here on the live stream as well. So the good news for those that watched yesterday that sent us our keyword over on our Facebook page, they don't have to be present to win today. So I will be contacting our winners, but we're actually going to do the drawing. I'm already prepared to do that here in just a little bit. But we're going to go ahead and get to our X-Wing build so that you guys can see that one all finished up. And then we'll do both of our drawings. We'll do our ladies first, and then we'll get over to our fellas and give some away. So glad you guys are here. Let me know in chat who's watching today so that we can say hey, and let's get right to it. All right, so yesterday we got bag 1 finished. This was the progress that we made on our X-Wing, so we're just going to jump right back in and get right back to building. So let's do this. We've got a pretty hefty instruction manual for this one. I don't think this one's quite as long as our Frozen set that we built yesterday. If you were hanging out with us, yeah, this one's only 118 pages, so a little less than 170. We should be able to get through it, hopefully within an hour. If not, hopefully you guys are able to hang with us as we get ready to give away both of these awesome sets, our Frozen set and our X-Wing. But we're going to get started. We're going to jump right in and grab our next pieces. We are on bag number 2. We've already got that open. Got our pieces out here. So we're going to jump right in to the building process. Hey, Makayo and Leilani are hanging out again. We're so glad you guys are back. Thanks for hanging out with us. And we're building some Legos. Working on our X-Wing. We are on bag number 2. Bag number 2 today. We got some interesting pieces. This one's so much better as far as color goes than the other one, at least for my brain. I know it's probably not as bright and shiny as what we looked at yesterday with the Frozen Castle. There was a lot of white and a lot of light blue, and it felt very much the same all the way through the process. So that was interesting. But today we got some good color variation going here. And isn't that camera so much better now? I think it looks incredible. All right, we just needed to add some filtering to it, and I was able to figure that out between stream yesterday and stream today. So hopefully that will help you visually like it helped me. Let's get these pieces on here. Let's get this thing rolling. Well, Makayo, what have you guys been up to today? Been doing anything extra fun, or has it just been kind of a normal day? What you guys been up to? All right, we got some moving parts coming into play here. Check that out right there. That's what I'm talking about. All right, got some moving parts in. On to our next portion of the build. We are moving through it today, I'll tell you. Normal, boring, I mean school. I was going to say, surely your normal day is not boring. I understand. Sometimes that can be difficult, especially doing that at home, I imagine would be a little bit out of the usual, so I see how one might think that is boring for sure. Alright, lots of the same pieces going on. These look like these are going to be some structural pieces for our wings of our X-Wing. So we're going to find that out here in just a little bit, as soon as I can locate the other parts. They're all identical. Alright, good deal. That was a pretty quick piece there to add in. Just building up our structure, main portion of the hull of the ship here. I know more than just Mikayo and Leilani are watching. What's up, you guys? Say hello so we know you're here. I can see you in chat. I just don't know who you are unless you say hello and let us know that you're out there and that you're watching. Alright, let's see what we're missing here. This guy. Go right in here. And let's see. It appears. Let's figure out exactly what is missing here. See what I did? I put this piece not quite in the right spot, so we're just going to make a little correction real quick. And what we're going to use our handy dandy little Lego removal tool. I love these things. They're brilliant. Don't know who invented that guy, but they took too long to do that. Again, those were finger saver. That would have been a finger saver back in the day. All the ones that had to peel off when you make mistakes. Sometimes you just get going too fast. Other times instructions aren't super clear. But guess what? We've got it all fixed now, so we're just going to keep on moving forward with it. All right. Looking good so far. Oh, now we're getting to the cockpit area. We've got the seat. Show that to you right here. Got the seat ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and install that. It looks as if it goes all the way up there. And then we got to get our flight controls for our pilot, which we know is Poe. We built him yesterday. I will show him again here in just a moment after we get our flight controls put into our X-Wing. And got one more piece. If I can find the location of that piece. Let's see where it goes now. Now, if I can just find it. There it is. All right. Oh, now we're going to be building something mechanical for our X-Wing as well. We'll get pieces for that really quickly. And we'll get right to it. I love these Connect pieces. These are probably my favorite because I know when I see those that there's probably going to be something moving involved, and that's one of my favorite features. I really like the challenge of that. I like the Lego sets that have some lighting kits that you can add to them. I think those are pretty awesome. Maybe if we continue to live stream throughout the summer, maybe we can do another Lego build and get some lights or even more mechanical pieces involved. I think that would be pretty awesome. Right, this is going pretty good so far today. I'm going to try to crank this out. That way we can get to our drawing. I know some of you guys are waiting to find out if you're going to be one of our lucky winners. Got everybody's name who was hanging out with us yesterday. Got your name already ready to go in a drawing. Got the girls already all shuffled up so that we can do our drawing live here on the stream today. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then tomorrow will be delivery day. We got both of these pieces going. All right. Alright, this is going to be a very unique piece right here. I don't know exactly what that's going to be just yet, but we're working on figuring that out. Oh, that's not quite right. I think that goes right in there like that. Man, you really see how long this thing is going to end up being, because I have a feeling that we are not quite done with the length portion of this just yet. So hold on tight. Now we're going to take some hinged pieces. We're going to be putting those together. Build this the right way. Make sure that our hinges are functioning the way that they're supposed to. That would be bad if they were not. Hear my family in the background. They are getting ready to take a little trip over to a little outdoor area in our neighborhood to hang out. It might be a little quieter in here today than it was yesterday. Maybe. Alright, it looks like our pieces are hinging quite well. So we're going to add the next portion of this. It's going to help square this up, because it is a little unstable at this point. This looks like it's going to be some of the structure for the wings for sure. Check this out right here. We got a little bit of moving parts right here, which is pretty cool. So we'll find out more about that here in just a little bit. If we get all this put together. Alright. This is looking pretty cool so far, and we have even more hinged pieces getting ready to go in. So we're going to go ahead and attach these here. And attach this one on this side. Those are super cool. Super cool pieces. And then we're going to move on to the next part here. Let's see what we got. Alright, looking good. Let's get this installed quickly here. Maybe this is not structure for our wings. I may have been wrong. This looks like it's more about the nose of our X-Wing than anything else. But what's happening here? This piece seems to be in the way. Oh, I see. I'm gonna flip this guy around. There we go. That will be much better. There's a little cavity right here for this piece to clip into, just like that. And then these pieces should attach much smoother. Oh, that's pretty slick. Check this out right here. Pretty slick. Looking good. Alright. Making some progress here. And we are moving through bag 2 quite nicely, so we should be able to get this build done pretty quick, hopefully. If we don't have a lot of hang-ups today, like we did with the Frozen Castle yesterday, just being a super complicated, pretty intricate build. Lots of pieces yesterday for that Frozen Castle if you were hanging out with us. Oh, okay. Got the little braided piece here. And we got some more orange, some more color coming in. And then we got our single stud attachment pieces, if I can find that there. Good. That looks like it is going to drop down over on this side next to our cockpit, where obviously Poe is going to be seated here in just a little bit. And now we get to do the same thing on the other side. This is one of those build 2 steps where you have to build the same thing 2 times but reversed or mirrored. And so that is what we're doing. And that should go a lot faster now that I know what pieces that I'm looking for. Looking pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see. Actually gave us a pretty detailed piece to go on that side. Let's see if I can find that one instead. It'll look sharper. I think this might be it right here. Yeah, that's it right there. Awesome. So we're gonna pop this guy. Maybe. Yep, we're gonna pop that guy off. We're gonna pop on this cool computer chip looking piece right here. And then let's see, we're going to throw in our orange piece, and then again our single stud attachment, if I can locate that guy. Actually, it's an orange solid piece on this side. Got ahead of myself. There we go. All right, let's take a look at that real quick. Getting there. So we got these nice two computer chip pieces, our cockpit and controls right here. So we are making some progress. This thing is starting to get a little front heavy. Check that out. Not even balanced anymore. All right, back to it. Now we're going to be loading in pieces for the cockpit. And we've got a few more hinged pieces that look like they're going to offer us just a little bit more stability. So we'll get those added in here as well. All right, yeah. Nice and stable now, which is a good thing. We definitely want it to be stable as we move forward. We don't want any surprises. We don't want anything falling apart on us as we continue to build. So let's see here. What else do we have to put in place? Let's see. It appears as if I need to readjust this piece right here. There we go. I'm gonna raise these pieces up. Somehow I missed that little detail, but no worries. Got it fixed now. Looking much smoother. Perfect. Alright, got these two nice orange pieces right here for the front of the cockpit. Getting there, making some progress this way. And now we move even further into the cockpit detail, along with some darker gray pieces here. And some of these smooth, no studded pieces. Those are my favorite. To really finish it out and give it some good detail to make it look more finalized. Alright, and now we are on over to, looks like building pose controls, his instrument panel, I should say, for the cockpit. So we've got a little grill. We have a nice little computer screen set up here. Looks like that's going to snap in right here. This angled piece to finish out that detail work. And then we've got this unique piece here, which we're going to snap on. And we also have other detailed pieces that are going to finish off the nose as well to make that look finished. It's pretty cool. Coming together nicely. All right, let's keep going here. We are almost done with bag 2 in record time. We are rolling today, and that's what we're going to continue to do. We're just going to crank through this so we can get to our giveaway. I know you guys are anxiously awaiting, and I promise not to leave you hanging for too long. We will get our giveaway done today, no matter what, even if I have to be here longer than scheduled today. We're going to get this done because I want to give stuff away. I want you guys to be able to win and enjoy this stuff. All right. So now, let's do this quickly. Let's do this quickly. All right. Looking good, looking good, looking good. And then we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do reversed. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That goes there. This piece goes here. That was a fairly easy page of instructions, as well as that step there. All right, I love when they just put two pieces to take up a whole page. It makes so much sense as far as printing goes. I don't know why they didn't put more than one instruction on that one. That was a fairly simple step. But hey, I didn't write it. I'm just building it. So I guess I shouldn't complain because I am having fun with it, which is fantastic. Well, didn't quite get that one seated where it needed to go. There we go. Much better. All right. And then we need, all right, that one is done. We need a second orange piece. It's going to stack right on top of our other one. And we have this gray piece here. Then we have all of our finishing touches. Pieces that are smooth, but will make it look good. All right, not too shabby, and I believe it goes right there. If I'm not mistaken, it does indeed. Okay, now it looks like we're going to be building something that appears to drop all the way through our ship. So we're going to figure out what that is in just a moment. I'll figure out exactly where that goes. It's going to go right through this hole right here, through the other side of the ship. And then we're going to also attach this piece. I'm not exactly sure what that does yet, but we're going to find out. Looks pretty neat. Oh, you know what? I bet that has something to do possibly with landing gear, but we'll figure that out here in just a minute. So we're going to flip this piece over. And we're going to secure the nose. I already did that part because I fully expected that to be what we needed to do. Okay. Then, yeah, it looks like we're working on landing gear for sure. I see some feet coming here in just a moment. That is going to be pretty awesome. Okay. Got that. Got two of our rear landing gear pieces in place. Now we're going to build a foot for our landing gear out of these really cool hinged pieces right here. As soon as I can find the piece that I need. Get that built. And take that a quarter turn. And then we drop in another of these red pieces after this gray one. Oh yeah, coming together nicely. Show you guys our landing gear foot here. That's so much better. All right, and then we are simply going to plug that in right here. If I can hold on to it and not break it, that would be important. Yeah, I need you to go in there. There we go. That's exactly what we wanted right there. Looking sharp. Lock it in. And then it looks like they're going to have us flip it back over. And now it should stand on its own with its awesome landing gear. And then when we pick it up, we can fold this piece in. It should collapse. And now it's on to bag 3, which is a pretty small bag. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to focus up. And we're going to knock this one out pretty quickly here, hopefully, so we can move on, because it looks like bag number 4 is going to be a little more complicated. And we're going to get it moving right now. All right. So our first step, oh my goodness. These are some fun shaped pieces. Even though this bag is small, it looks like it's still going to be pretty detailed. So let's figure this out really quickly here. It looks like we're going to take, I'm going to stack 2 of these on all sides. Do not want to go. I think there's a little piece of plastic in there. Hopefully that's an extra that I don't have to use. Okay. Looking good. 2 pieces here. Okay. Then I'll slide that piece in here. Figure this out real quick. is perfect right there. Okay, flip it around. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. It told me to build two, the exact same thing once again, but reversed. So that's what we're gonna do. Drop that right in there. Looking good, looking good. All right, now we're back around again on this side of things. Looking pretty good. Trying to make sure everything is in the right spot. It looks like we are good to go. Aha, I see what's happening here. I've got to pull this up just a tiny bit so it will lay flat. That's what we needed right there. Awesome. Fantastic. That was a quick fix. It's something that must have moved yesterday between the build and today. So we're going to get back to it here. Two tiny orange pieces. These are difficult for me. All right. We're getting there. I'm excited to get the back of the ship constructed so that we can see exactly all the moving parts that we're going to be dealing with here in just a bit. Now let's get this snapped on. Building up our engine compartment. Possibility that R2-D2 may be taking a ride back here at some point. And let's see if we can find the necessary pieces. Looks like we have. Alright, not too bad. Moving on to the next. Oh man, lots of these pieces with the rails on them. We're going to be slapping these into the places where they go. And that is going to seal up our moving parts and keep them from being able to fall out of place or to be easily broken. Which is probably good. Because especially if I happen to put a little pressure where I don't need to be putting pressure. If we do that, we don't want things falling apart. So it's nice when we get some pieces that offer us a little bit of security. All right, now we need a couple of shorter orange pieces to fill this in right here. This thing's a lot bulkier on the back than I assumed it would be. Not that that's a problem. Alright. Make sure that that's in the proper place. It does not appear it does go that close because that's going to hinder our rail from being able to move. So it looks like it drops in one stud further back than where I initially tried to put it. So make that adjustment. Right. All those pieces are in place. Moving on to next instructions. Also some more detail pieces coming into play over the next couple pages, it looks like. Just from what I can tell. So we're going to build this piece here. Man, this thing's a lot taller on the back than I thought it was going to be. Alright, those are in place. Moving on to our next. Okay, more detail. I like these. Oh wow. Alright, those are slick looking. These look like they are going to cover up our engine compartment back here and give it a finished look as well. So what we're going to do, I'll flip this guy around so I can actually attach these where they go. I'm going to give you guys a shot of that. Check that out right there. These are pretty cool pieces. Wrap up that engine compartment, which is pretty awesome. And move on to the next. Alright, for this one, we'll be assembling two smaller pieces together with some connecting pieces. Not too bad. Okay, and this piece to the front here, and try not to break that one in the process. And then we also need one of these longer pieces. Snap right in here. Okay. Then we're going to flip it over. Ah, I see. So I'm going to add in this piece here. Okay. And this piece here for added security as well. And then it looks like we're going to put our pieces that are actually going to shoot out some single studs. I'm very familiar with these because all of our Marvel Legos have those, and so they always give you the warning not to shoot people in the eye with them, which is pretty important here at our house, as we have one toddler who would definitely be upset if you hit him in the eye with a Lego, and then also he might eat them. So we have to be super careful about those. Got a sticker that we just applied to this side right here. Oh, this way, right there. Got that one all attached, and now we're going to add this portion of this wing. As soon as I figure out exactly where that goes. Definitely want to put that in the right spot. Okay. That looks pretty cool. Except for, it appears as if I need to add one piece right here to give that a little more structure as well. Awesome. Alright, so that side is completed. Now we're going to work on the other side. And then we'll be done with bag 3 here very shortly. Alright, now we have the proper pieces in place to hold that together. Okay, and we'll put our other stud launcher over on this side. And that should do it for that. Get that installed. And now we have this side complete as well. Now moving on to, oh yeah, these are going to be structural pieces for the wings for sure. They look like wing parts to me. So let's start getting those built. These are going to be awesome. Good deal. Make sure that these are built properly. They look like they are correct. And we're going to install this piece here. Okay. And let's do that. It looks like one more time. Go ahead and slide all of our extra pieces out of the view here. Oh, this bag also contains the cockpit lid, so we'll put that together here in just a moment. Install this over on that side. You guys get a view of that. Have those pieces installed, and now to install our cockpit for the last part of that bag. So that is also now complete and obviously hinged so that we can get our driver in and out. All right, moving on. We are on bag number 4, guys. We only have 3 bags to go. We are doing pretty good. Doing very well today. This is a lot of larger pieces, so this bag may go pretty quickly as well. We'll see. Oh, and it looks like we have our first villain. Looks like we might have a bounty hunter. Or actually, yeah, we're going to find out who we have here in just a minute. So let's go ahead and get these guys put together. We have 2 different characters to build in this one. Gather all the parts. Let's move our X-Wing body out of the way so you guys can get a view of that, hopefully. There's a lot of pieces in this bag, so make sure that we're good to go. Get this one installed. She has a bow and arrow. That's pretty cool. Get that installed. And we also want to go ahead and attach her quiver so that we don't have to keep up with that later. Awesome. All right. And we have another character built. We'll set her aside with R2-D2 and Poe over here out of sight while we build the next character. This guy has no face. He's kind of scary now that he's wearing a helmet. And let's figure out his weapon here. What it's supposed to be. I see. This piece. And this piece. And this really cool hook right here. Oh, come back. I lost the helmet. Don't want to do that. And he also has a blaster. He has a blaster and a knife. This guy is hardcore. He's ready to go. He is ready for whatever intergalactic fight that he's going to be in. Here we go. Check this guy out. He's got this cool sword right here. So we're also going to set him aside with all of our other characters and get back to now. Looks like some more parts to our X-Wing. So let me locate our first piece that is required. And that is an interesting piece. And there it is. I just couldn't see it. And here we go. Alright, right in the middle. So that piece is going to go on this side of the ship. We're going to jump over here. Alright, so now we're getting into some combo builds, and by that I mean we have several pieces that are going to sit side by side that will be attached with other pieces. So they're going to sit side by side like this, and then they're going to be held together by other pieces here in just a moment. So it looks as if that goes there. Yep, just like that. Okay. And we've got some orange pieces that are going to come into play as well. And then we have these awesome pieces that are clearly going to be holding this piece that I'm building onto the body of our X-Wing. I'll figure that out here in just a minute. Okay, single stud here, 2x4 here, and a 1x6 right there. Okay, I'll set that aside, build this next portion. Okay. More single studs, lots of small pieces in the secondary bag within bag number 4. And then we've got to find our slanted one buys as well. Okay. And that is going to attach here. That is not correct. That is correct right there. And then here we go again. Another combo piece to go all together eventually. So I'm going to have to really pay attention because I'm probably going to have to do this again in reverse, I would imagine, for the other side. So we're going to pay super close attention as we build this one not to miss any steps. This one is very detailed. And I don't want to mess it up. I want to make sure that I get everything together just the way it's supposed to be. Make sure that final piece goes on that is underneath. And I think that goes right here, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like that is correct. Oh, we're going to add more to this piece. Okay, all right. I thought we were done. But clearly, I was wrong. And let's find out what's happening here. How does that work? Is that not nearly long enough? All right, hold on a second. Back up just a bit. Figure out what I'm looking at here. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think that I did. I'm very confused as to how that is not lining up properly. There's a gap in here and there shouldn't be. Hold on just a second. Let's back up a page. That piece is throwing me off. Alright, that is correct. So is that. And that should just go up underneath like that, right? Yep, it goes just like that. And there we go. Alright, I don't know how I missed that the first time, but it fits perfectly. So I guess I just doubted myself, and I probably shouldn't have. Probably should have went with my gut and just put it on there where I knew that it went. Apparently I was a little worried that it wasn't going to fit. But that's okay, because now it does, and we're moving forward. Alright, that was an easy piece to put on. This piece also easy. Make sure that we're not missing anything. 4 pieces there. Alright. Now we got some hinged pieces coming into play. These are very unique. Okay. And then also another single piece here. And then more combo building taking place here. Alright, and that is simply going to go right here. Not too bad. We got 2 pieces to go up top that are also structural. Help us hold whatever we happen to be building together. Done with that. Oh, here we go. Thought we were done. Again, that's what I get for assuming. Keep moving forward. We've got some more combo pieces to add to this thing. This thing is going to be insanely large when we're all said and done. Alright, looking good here. And then also we have to add in this piece right here. Good. Alright, now I'll flip that back over. And add that right there. Here's what we have so far. It's definitely grown from the small pieces that I had before. Sorry about that X-Wing being in the way. And now we get to the portion where we add even more things. So we're just going to keep rolling that direction. See if we can't get these pieces identified and put in place. goes there. I am looking for a single step down piece, which I cannot seem to locate. It is, and that's a unique piece. Where is it? There it is right there. Holy cow, that thing is buried in there. That's tough to find. All right, those 3 pieces are in place. And now we have even more things to add on. All right. Getting there, guys. We're getting there. It's going well. Thanks for hanging out and being patient as we build this together. As you know, Legos take time, and if you rush, you're going to make a mistake. So doing my best not to do that, even though I have made a few mistakes today. We've gotten those corrected, and we're doing pretty well. We are going to start rolling much faster because I believe the next bag is going to be the same as this one. Obviously, this is going to be one of our wings moving forward, I believe. Yes, I think so. All right. Next, we've got this lovely finished piece here. And then also, we've got to add on some more finishing touches. And I'm going to find the ones that are angled the right direction. I've got those installed. It was fairly easy. And then you have to make sure that this is in the right spot. This is going to be one of our attach points, so we're going to want to make sure that's nice and sturdy. Don't want to leave anything hanging there. She's going to give us 2 of those. I like it. All right. Okay, not too bad. And now into the next portion of the build. If I can find the piece I'm looking for, and there it is. All right. So that is going to sit here. And there. Awesome. It wasn't terrible at all. Now, we're going to flip that upside down, it looks like. And I'm going to make sure that goes in the right spot. Let's see if I can do this where you're going to be able to see it, because I have a feeling that might be slightly difficult to see. But we're going to give it a shot. I just have to make sure that fits right in here, and that I don't do what I just did and collapse the landing gear. Man, that thing is heavy now. Look at that. Alright, that's pretty cool. We are getting there. So we've got that attached to the correct side. Got that slid into place, so we're going to set it back aside again. I'm going to try not to break it. It's going to be a little tipsy for a bit. Alright, and here we go. We're going to, I'm just going to quickly build this other one real fast, guys. So we're just going to focus real hard. I'm going to throw this one together pretty quick now that I have a little bit of confidence of what I'm doing, because I just built the same thing, just in reverse. So get ready. I'm going to put this wing together real fast. And then I'm guessing bag 5 is going to be our other set of wings. And then most likely our last bag will be our finishing touches. So that is where we're headed. And I'm going to move as quickly as I can through that. This is much easier now that I'm not having to dig through pieces as well. That's always one of the hardest things, is to dig through all the pieces. Let's see. All right, so that part is done. Put this together. Find all of our pieces as quickly as we can. Okay. Where does that go now? It goes on this side again. Yep, just like that. Okay. On to the next piece. Okay, now this one is slightly different because it's going to be the top wing, I suppose. So they are having me add a few different pieces to this one. That's pretty unique. That's cool. I like what I'm seeing. I like the detail work. Alright. I'm going to add this guy over on this side. Right here, as soon as I get, let's see. Aha. I think I put this piece on here. It's going to lock that in place. Good deal. Alright, and then build this next portion. Got two square pieces put together. Alright. Not too bad. And then we're going to throw this guy up underneath here, just like that. Alright, we're getting there. Alright, making progress on this piece here. Gotta just keep moving along just the way that we are. Actually moving a little faster than our last piece. Let's see, we're back to this little guy. You slid all the way over by the camera. You sneaky piece. Alright. It's going to slide right in there. And then we're going to move on to this. So we're going to add that piece right there. Flip this over. Add our nose pieces. This wing is so much simpler than the last. I will say that. And then we've got this clear stud that goes right here. Add that on so you guys can see that wing build is much simpler than the other. Alright, and then we're back to our big pieces, which happen to go, let's see here. Where does this piece go? You go here. And then you go there, you go here. Hold on just a second. I think I may have left something out. I did. Right there. I don't know how I missed that, but apparently I did. Make sure I'm not missing anything else before we move forward. I am missing this guy right here. Beautiful. Alright. That was the only piece. I thought I was missing more than one. I was not, which is a good thing. Alright, so those three pieces are in place. And now we're going to move on to the last few for this wing so that we can get to the next bag for sure. I like these a lot. These are cool. These are neat pieces. Detail work in here. Gonna add these finishing touches to this wing before we can install it. Okay. Alright, now we go here. And let's find out what else needs to go in this piece. All right, awesome, fantastic, fantastic. We are making progress here. All right, so then it looks as if we're going to add another stud here and one here to go onto that. All right, looking good, looking good. Okay, all of those pieces are installed. Install these two. And our final sticker. Actually, we have one more. There's two identical stickers. They blended in together. Could not tell if they were separate. Got some nice detail. Our sticker right here. All right, so now we're going to install. Did I put that in the improper place? I believe that I did. That was silly. Obviously, that's the bottom wing, and I have it in the top section. So we're going to undo that real quick. Try not to drop anything. That would be important. Reinstall this. Alright, so now let's get this correct this time. Gonna build that one right in there, just like that. And we're gonna put our top wing the way that it needs to go, right in here. Alright, so now we have our wings. And I just need to install the pieces here in just a moment. I have one more piece inside here that happened to be in this box. Two small rubber rings that I think are probably going to help us keep our structure of our wings in place. And I think I would be correct about that. So, you guys can see where I'm putting that. One goes here. And it's like a rubber band that's going to keep those where they snap closed just like that every time. So we just added this little rubber band, and that helps our wings snap back shut together. So it's pretty cool. Got some moving pieces. Anyone else on here? There are other people hanging out in Makayo. I don't know exactly who, but there are people here. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so we have our two rubber bands in place. All right, you guys, we are on bag number 5. We are probably going to be building the exact same thing that we just built for the left side, and then we have one final bag to complete. So this one should go pretty similar to the other, except for these instructions are probably going to be backwards from the other ones, obviously, since our wings are going to be on the other side. So we're going to find our starting piece, which looks just like from the other bag, and it's the same piece that I always have trouble finding for some reason, but I found it, and I found it quicker than I did before. And we're gonna flip our X-wing around over here. You guys can keep that out of the way so that you guys can see what we're actually building. All right, here we go. Let's do this again, shall we? Let's build some Legos. Some wings. These pieces can be just a tiny bit confusing, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna be okay, and I'm not going to make a lot of mistakes. Hopefully, 0. But if I make one here and there, it'll be okay. But we're gonna do our best not to make any at all. Just follow these instructions to a T and get our wings put together. Okay, got that piece together. Let that sit. I'll work on the next part. All right. Spread these out a little bit to find all my detail pieces that like to hide. All these small ones, they really do. They really like to hide in here, don't they? And that's okay. We don't mind. We'll find you. You won't be able to hide for long. All right, let's get these going together here. Blue. And our orange piece for detail purposes. Single stud goes here. And this one will go up underneath just like that. All right. Then we have our next piece, which I'm pretty confident I know what it looks like now. I was correct. Get that built into place just like that right there. And now onto a cool little hinged piece. Make sure that we build that correctly and install it correctly. We don't want it facing the wrong direction. That would be a problem later. All right. And add in all of our other pieces. Our other wing attachment. Okay. And then we come back to here. Alright, that piece didn't want to snap on there exactly right the first time, so I'm going to put a little extra pressure on it. That is not correct either. That, this little orange piece, the only place that there's this awkward orange piece right there on this whole build for some reason. Little tiny orange stud. It's the only time that we use it. The whole build, once on each wing. That's all we got. Alright, so now get to our other wing build, or the other portion of our wing. Alright. It's fairly easy. This piece here. And then we flip that over and install this guy. Hold all that together. Help us put that into place. There we go. Having some trouble getting that underneath. Looks like we made it though. Alright. Then gotta find that other very unique angled piece that is supposed to be a part of this. Well, there it is. That piece is so elusive. It's unreal. Hold on just a second here. Slide into the right spot there. And then drop that piece where it goes, just like that. Okay. Now we're on to the last little connecting portion of this piece. This seems to be the piece that is most difficult and that I seem to try to forget pieces on. So I have to make sure I get all these little single studs on here. Those are important for the next step, which is some more of the detailing that we have to do. We're doing good though, guys. We are doing good. We are moving right along, getting the wing pieces done. Okay, portion is completed. And now this portion is also completed. Okay, now on the tip of our wing, where we start installing these pieces again. Make sure that the holes are facing the right way so that can attach where it's supposed to attach. Make sure that I'm not missing anything. Another stud that goes here. Another stud that I believe goes there. Attach this. And now this piece. Alright. We are looking solid. Okay, so now we are going to install our wing on the bottom this time. On the bottom. Make sure I get this right. Unlike last time where I put it on the top to start with. Alright, so we have our bottom wing on this side. Making some good progress, you guys. We rocked through that wing pretty quick. So let's do the same with the other side. How's that sound? Sound good? What's up, Jacob? How's it going, buddy? I'm so glad that you're here hanging out. We are building some Legos, as you know. Let's see here. Gotta get these put together. exactly the way that they need to go, so that we don't mess anything up on our wing build. We're moving. We have one bag left after this one, and I have a feeling it's going to start going a little bit faster. The last one has got quite a few pieces in it, but I'm confident that it's probably just going to be a lot of detailing for the finalization of the ship, and so I don't think it's going to take too long. Then we're going to do our drawing and give away both of these sets that we've built in hopefully about 3.5 hours by the time it's all said and done. Give those away. All of you guys who watched yesterday that went over and put your name in over on Facebook, we have those. We've got your names ready to go in our drawing. I'm going to be giving those away here in just a little bit. Excited about that. And the nice thing is you don't actually have to be present to win, but you are here, and so if you are the winner, you're going to be the first one to know that. If you weren't watching today, if we draw someone who wasn't watching with us, then they're going to have to find out here in just a little bit over on our Facebook page as we announce who our winners are. I know you guys are hopeful that you're going to be the winner, as am I. I know my boys were really hopeful that they were going to be the winners, but I informed them that that was not a possibility. What happened here? There we go. That's what I was trying to do. I had that on there in the complete wrong direction. Okay. So now, moving on to our next piece. Alright, nice solid build there. Until it falls apart, of course, as it always wants to do when it's not structurally sound just yet. Okay, I'm going to add this piece here. Put that over on that side. And we're going to come over on this side and we're going to add in these pieces just like we did before. Okay, and then we got this little grill piece that goes here. We got our orange detail piece that goes right here. I'm throwing pieces across the table. Don't need to do that. Need to keep up with them. Okay. And then back to this and this. This piece here. And that piece there. We've got to add in our angled piece, which is going to go where? Oh yeah. We're going to add in an attachment point. And a stud just like this right here. And these pieces. Make sure we're good up to this point. Don't want to move forward without double checking my work. And we'll set that aside and get straight to our other wing build here. And we flip this one over. All three of these go on the nose just like that. This is all very familiar. We just built the other wing just like it. Hello, hello. How are you guys? And we're going to go right here. If you're just joining us, we are almost finished with our build. And we are going to be doing our drawing here in just a little bit. All right, good deal. Got that attached. Now I'm moving towards attaching these pieces just like we did before. These are huge structural pieces. Without those, our wing would absolutely 100% just crumble to bits. So we got to make sure that we have those in the correct spot. Those are big pieces of structure right there. So we'll make sure that all that is correct. Looking pretty good here. Looking pretty good. Almost done with this wing. And we are, I feel like we're just flying now, which is good. Gotta get this done so we can get this drawing done so you guys can find out who our winners are. Doing pretty well here at knocking this out. sure that piece goes where it's supposed to be. Alright, I think that is it. Add our sticker from our sticker sheet. Figure out where I placed that a minute ago. Where did our stickers go? Oh, they got blown off the desk. That's what happens when you're moving around a little too fast. Get this last sticker installed. This is a very simple build when it comes to stickers. There were only 3, so it wasn't terribly difficult. Got all that done. Stickers on. Time to attach this wing. I will try to bring that into view for you here in just a second, as soon as I make sure that I didn't miss anything. I want to double check before we move on. Let's see here. I think this guy is supposed to go. Where are you supposed to be, sir? Supposed to be right there, just like that. Awesome. Fantastic. Alright, good deal. Here we go. Let's install this wing. Just like we did our last one. Alright, so we have that wing in place now. And now it looks like it is time. One more set of these white bands that they sent us in this cool box. I'll show you these. Look like braces, rubber bands. Let's bring back some painful memories. And those go here. And here. And those are what snap our wings back together every single time. So they just snap apart just like that right there. We are making some serious progress here. Give you a few different angles of our X-Wing. It is coming together great. And we are on the final bag. Are you guys ready for the final stretch of this thing? Lila and Sadie, thanks for coming back and hanging out with us again. We have your name already in our drawing. We're going to be doing as soon as we finish this bag, and this looks like it's a pretty small amount of pieces, which is fantastic. And then we're going to give away some Legos. We're going to find out who our winners are. I hope you guys are ready to find out as much as I am. I am itching to find that out. So let's finish this up so that we can get right to that. Nice thing is you don't have to be here to win. So if for some reason you got a jet in the next few moments, you sent us the code yesterday over on Facebook, so we already have you in our drawing. So there is no fear that you're going to be excluded from winning just because you're not able to stick around. You don't have to be here in order to win. So that is good news. All right. See if we can't get this done. And again, I'm not drinking enough water, so pardon me while I cough my head off. Oh, we're looking good. We're looking good. Engine parts over here that we are building. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Looks like we're doing pretty good. Except for slightly confused by this. Alright. Did I grab the right piece? Oh, no, I didn't. That would be the problem. Let's give that another shot. I put the wrong piece in here. It's supposed to be this black piece. I put silver on there because I not pay close enough attention, apparently, to the instructions that they very clearly gave me. Awesome. And that is going to go right there. Just like that. That's a pretty neat piece. And then we're going to do that 3 more times. So that should be fairly easy. So let me just go ahead and locate. We're going to move you out of the way so I don't end up breaking you here in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to build the pieces that I know have to go together so that we can just quickly stack everything that's here. Alright, good deal. Now let's put our pieces together. These are interesting use of what look like tires, like rims, for a car. I use those as engine pieces a lot, and I think that's pretty cool double use for these pieces. They didn't have to create something completely brand new in order to do that. So I think that's pretty awesome, pretty inventive of them, and they've got great detail, which is also a huge plus. So that's pretty cool. Get these engine boosters built. And installed real quick. Bring this back over here so you guys can see. All right, 2 more to go. And there are those. That is pretty neat. That's pretty cool. Check that out right there. We are looking good. We've got some flight now that we've got our engines in place. Now to bring everything back over here into view once again, let's figure out exactly what we've got to build out of this piece that I'm looking at right here. All right, it looks like this piece is going to cover up these rubber bands right here. All right, that's pretty sharp looking. Okay. Move on to the next page. What does it want me to do? I'm very confused by that. It wants me to open up the wings. Okay, I did that. I'm confused as to why you would tell me to do that, but okay. Oh, I see. I have to lift it to put in the next piece. That makes more sense to me. I was very, very, very confused as to why they wanted me to lift and then put the wing down. But now it makes sense, somewhat. So we're going to figure that out real quick. Getting these pieces installed that they have us installing. Man, they got me working on this now. They should have had me doing that earlier. That is scary right there, trying to do that and not break anything. Alright, got that piece in. And we're going to flip it around to the other side, and it looks like I'm going to be doing the exact same thing. So we're going to pop that up, and then we're going to pop this one in place right here. Oh yeah, that's super fragile. That was a very scary process. They should have had me do that earlier before I put these on. Okay, I didn't break anything. I don't know how. I didn't break anything, but I didn't break anything. So that's good news. All right, got another structural piece coming into play. Get that installed right here, and it should keep our rubber bands from falling off, so we don't have to worry about losing pieces. And hopefully our wings will function here in just a minute after we build this really cool thing that they just gave me instructions to build. Hey, everybody's jumping in. Finn, what's up, Finn? Welcome back. We are so glad that you're back with us again today. We're going to be doing our drawing here in just a minute. You tuned in at just the right time because we are on our final piece, and then we're going to do our giveaways. I have everybody's names who submitted our code yesterday during the stream over on Facebook. I've got you all ready to go, and we're going to be drawing for our winners here in just a bit. So just hang tight. We're on the last bag of Legos here, and then we're going to do our drawing, and I'm super excited for you guys to find out if you are our lucky winners today. So let's finish this up so we can get right to that. All right, that wasn't terrible. I expected that to be a little harder than it was, but they surprised me. All right, so now go out to the end of our wings, pop that piece in there just like that, and then we install this guy. That's awesome. All right, so do I have to do that 4 times? I do. I have to do that 4 times as well. So let's grab all of our pieces, and we will build all of them simultaneously because it will make things so much easier to just get that done. This is a lot of tiny pieces, this last bag. It's very deceiving because it doesn't look like it's going to take very long, and then you realize just how many small pieces there are and how difficult it actually is to complete it. And I'm missing, there it is, it rolled all the way over by the camera. that done, let's drop these in here just like this. Then flip it over here, drop our gears in place. Those are cool pieces. Drop our slip collars on as well. And now we're going to install just like we did the last one. Grab all of our pieces and try not to drop any in the process here. I'll hold this up so you guys can see it in just a moment. Matter of fact, I'll just move this one into view to put this last piece in. Alright, those are cool. Alright, so now you should get a full view of this right here. Yeah, alright, we're getting there. We're making good progress. Okay, and now I've got to do this 4 times as well. So let's go ahead and do this. These look like our engines. We're going to make our X-Wing fly. Not really, although that would be super cool. Like an RC Lego X-Wing. That would be pretty awesome, except for I feel like it would be so heavy that in order to power it, it would have to be super expensive, and I would be afraid to crash it because I know it would just fall apart. The first time that you crash that thing, it would be obliterated, absolutely just 100% shattered. And that would be very, very, very sad. But it would be super cool if they did that. So I'm just putting that out there. Lego, you should totally get into remote controlled X-Wings. That would be pretty awesome. But I'm not an expert, so probably not going to happen. Can you go together? That would be awesome. Thank you. Yeah, check that out. It is starting to look like the X-Wing that we all know and love. All right, now we're going to load up our missiles. Where do these guys go? Oh, yeah, I forgot about these. I forgot that I installed these little launchers earlier. Just like that. And like this right here. Got those loaded up, ready to go. Those are pretty sweet. And then we move on to the next step, which is what? The next step is... I'm going to figure out exactly where these pieces go before I put our last touches on, because we do have just a few other pieces here that will be super important. No way I missed something. I have these random pieces here. Oh, you know what? I think I know what these are for. I think these are our ladder pieces, so that Poe can actually, pretty cool little piece here. And then it just simply stands up so that he can climb up into the cockpit, just like that. So, pretty cool. We got extra lasers with this. I'll make sure that those get back in the box. And then we have all the little studs that actually shoot out of our 2 blasters that are on either side of our X-Wing right here. So I'll hold on to those studs. I'll do my best not to lose those. Looks like there's about 6 of them. So we have completed our X-Wing build. I'll give you a little full 360 view of this guy right here. Pretty awesome. That was a fun build. It's a lot longer in length than I thought it was going to be. So that's pretty neat. Got all of our characters with it. Are you guys ready to find out who our winners are? If you are, let me hear you say, oh yeah, in chat. Let me see it. All right. We got the girls in purple. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch over. To full cam so you guys can really see. We're going to mix these up really good. I think we had 6 girls. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Makayo, here we go. We're going to mix all these up. I'm going to do my best not to look. Mix those up really good. All right, so for our Frozen Lego build, our winner is, are you guys ready for this? It's Leilani! Congratulations, Leilani! You are the winner of our Frozen Lego set that we built yesterday. The castle is here. It is all together. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's get all of our girls' names out of this bowl. And we're going to put all of our boys who submitted our code yesterday, which I think there were 5. So your chances are pretty good here. Leilani is our winner, and I know that Makayo is excited about that too, because I know he loves Legos, and he's probably going to want sister to share. All right, let's mix up the boys here real good. Find out who our winner is of our X-Wing. You're so welcome, Leilani. All right, here we go. You guys ready? All right, let Pastor Tim draw. That's not going to be it. Let's draw one here real quick. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. All right, and our winner of... Are you ready for this? Of the X-Wing is Finn! Awesome job, Finn! You are our winner of our X-Wing. We're going to hook you up with that. I'll be reaching out to you on Facebook. And, man, you guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for bearing with me for the little bit longer build times that we needed. But Finn is our winner of the X-Wing. Leilani, you are the winner of our Frozen Castle. I will reach out to you on the North Place Kids Facebook page, and we're going to get those delivered to you ASAP, all right? Get those delivered as soon as we possibly can. I may even make a trip tomorrow to your home to give that to you. So I'll reach out to you with all the details about that. Yeah, woohoo! That's right, that's right, that's right. We're so glad that you guys hung out with us today. Don't forget, I want you to head on over to Facebook if you haven't already. Give us a like over there. Make sure that you're following us on Instagram for any updates that we have and social media things that we're doing as far as North Place Kids goes. And this weekend we're going to be announcing our event for the month of May. And if you haven't already, make sure that you like this video once it posts here in just a little bit. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure that your notifications are on. Hit that little bell so that you can know when we go live. And we'll see you guys back here next Wednesday for a little Fortnite. All right? Come back next Wednesday to watch me play a little bit of Fortnite. And it's going to be such an awesome time. We love you guys. We're praying for you. Don't forget to tune into our weekend experiences on Saturday at 5 o'clock, Sunday at 9, 10:45, and 12:30. We love you guys. Have a great rest of your day and have a great weekend.